And we're back. Howdy y'all, this is Ethan Bonreal back at it again, giving you that gay shit you love while jumping into more Final Fantasy 15. So last time we were here, we took care of even more side quests, saw a gay NPC couple, and I talked about encountering a gay guy from Grindr in addition to a gay couple while shopping at 11 PM at the grocery store. This time around, we're going to go ahead and do more side quests, I guess. The gay spirit of chaos in me is kinda wanting to buck this and just ignore the quests and murder our way across the land until we get to the next plot point, but these people here could probably really use some help, so we'll see. I'll just keep doing it until I get bored, basically. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about gays and body image, and also how some gays overcompensate for feeling like a big old gay loser by seeking other people's approval, and why that is a very human thing to do. But in the meantime, we gotta talk Dave up. What's good, son? Alright. I probably should have mentioned that too in the recap. We found a deceased hunter's dog tags.
One of these tags means to me. They hurt. But if I let that grief keep me from looking for them, then their tags and their lives will be forgotten forever. And that'd hurt more than anything.
Yeah, guess you're right.
You know, that's why I tell all my hunters to collect any tag they see, and I expect you boys to go out and do the same.
That's actually a really big theme of this game, is moving forward despite being kind of like uncomfortable or grieving, I guess. I don't know exactly how to say it, but moving forward and moving on with life is a really big theme in this game, because there are a lot of abrupt changes that happen. Hello, homosexuals. You're still here. I'm so happy. I wonder what they're doing. I guess they're maybe out like on a vacation together, or just on a very extravagant date. Maybe the one in green is going to propose to the one in yellow after they get to a very scenic location, and they're just going to raw while the moon is out and the stars are out in the sky. But anyway, I need to figure out where we should go. Let's see. Let's go ahead and whip open the map. So our next objective is all the way down there. I don't feel like going there, so there's some treasure near us. I guess we should take care of that. And then also, there's that down there. I think we'll get the treasure first, and then we'll move on from there. That sound good? Let's do it. I literally have not done anything today, incidentally. I just actually looked up some Final Fantasy 15 stuff on the wiki, and just looked at a bit of you know, people's fan reactions to the game and stuff they were into still. This game has been out for almost 2 years now, so it's actually getting kind of old, but the fandom is still pretty strong. It's interesting seeing what different people's favorites are. And also that everyone just really wants to fuck every one of these characters, which makes sense. I mean, they're all designed to be pretty cute. And I mean, they have varying levels of fertility that they show you throughout the gameplay too. I mean, Gladio is basically like a new age fertility god. He's just constantly dripping with finesse and basically impregnating the very ground he walks on. You could cultivate crops on that man's shoulders. He's just really, he's a man. And that's actually part of the reason why I was thinking of talking about, oh shit, I actually got hit. Talking about body image in this episode, because decidedly a lot of us don't look like Gladio, despite the fact that he is decidedly a really popular character. Actually, let's go ahead and play as him to emphasize my point, despite the fact that he tends to be very popular with homosexuals. Gladio, stop. You're being so charming. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna give this thing a smack. Oh shit, man, he legit like one-shots those things. That is really wild. He is so strong. But let's see, where's the next thing I want to go to at? Oh, I went the wrong way, Mom. I'm sorry, I failed you. Alright, it's this way. So we want to go to this thing next. Alright, let's go ahead and run. But you know, decidedly most of us probably don't really look like Gladio. And people like him tend, it's not everyone's ideal body type, but, you know, he represents something that very clearly a lot of gays and some women are just, like, really, really into. Because, like, to be real, he's a man, you know? And a man's man at it. Which is a neat contrast to the other characters, because they're decidedly a little bit, I guess, softer, maybe? That's not necessarily 100% true, but... I mean, compared to Ignis, who stands like a male blood elf, Gladio is probably a pillar of testosterone, and especially Prompto. Him and Prompto are a very interesting foil for each other, because Prompto constantly complains and is really not necessarily cut out for this whole adventuring thing, and Gladio's just constantly telling him to shut up or stop complaining. But it's not like they have an antagonist relationship either, or antagonistic relationship. They're just very different, and they're very different variations of what it can mean to be a guy. But regardless of that, the reality that it's just like a variation of what it means to be a guy, I think that people like Gladio again have green choker. We're gonna apply that in a bit, or see what that is. I'm pretty sure that's an equipable item, but we have some more shit we want to grab while we're here. So let's open the map again. We're gonna grab this, and then I guess we'll grab the ingredients that are over there, and then we'll warp back to town. I'm gonna start taking advantage of the fast traveling a bit more. The reason why I haven't done it in previous episodes is it's kind of hard to actually... Well, it's not hard, it's that the load times can be kind of random, almost. Like, sometimes it loads very quickly, and other times it doesn't. And it's not like the distance from where you're warping from either. I just don't know what the deal with that is. But it's easier sometimes just to literally run in the video rather than do the quick warp, because it takes about the same amount of time to do, honestly, and it's easier for me to talk and be entertaining while these strapping young bucks are flopping around across the countryside. But, you know, I really, I'm trying to think about what body image was like for me growing up. You know, like I said, when I was younger, I was around gay people starting, like, when I was 14. And something we always did, we were just constantly competing with each other over everything. Like, we would just be talking shit constantly and just making fun of each other for our bodies or the way we look or the way we have sex or just whatever. And, I mean, some of it's cute because, you know, friends tease each other, but other times it's basically because it's like one of the ways that we learn our values through basically like competing with each other. And that's really compounded too if you're a person of color, because that is something that I've seen a few people talk about on YouTube and just in general, is that, you know, when you have people of color in a setting where they're a minority, it's very easy for them to end up competing against each other. To be the head token gay, basically, and it's kind of awkward. But as an adult, I think I do that a good bit less, but I still do have some body image issues, because it's like, I think I compare myself to other people. Or actually, that's not true. It's not that I compare myself to other people, it's that I'm keenly aware that I am not necessarily what other people want in some ways. And then, I think that sounds a little bit harsher on myself than it is, but like, what I'm basically saying is that, you know, a lot of us have this ideal body type that's like this big old fertility god Gladio who can just impregnate the entire world by stepping the right way. And then, you know, there's me, just kind of a big old homo. And it's not bad that I'm different from him, but I think in reality that is what a lot of us, you know, value a lot. And I think that's kind of like one of the great gay lessons you... Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! I just heard that growling at the last second. Man, that was really uncomfortable. I'm kind of tired of seeing these things. We have killed so many of them so far. Anyway, now that we got these, I guess we'll grab one more set of items, and then we'll warp back to town. And we're doing okay on time. I'm going to probably stretch this video out to 20 minutes also, just because we haven't really done anything, right? But, you know, like, I think it's also really hard because in gay media, it's, like, really, really important to portray guys as being hot or cute in certain ways. And so if you stray from that, it's very easy to, like, be keenly aware that you don't look like those people. Like, man, there's so many Sabertusk out here. Holy shit. Only 3 of them, though, which is good. And I'm gonna go ahead and point warp for the swag. There we go. Get wrecked, son. Oh, there's one more? Alright, fine. I've gotten a lot better at dodging since I started this LP. I'm really glad about that. One of the handy things about the attacking in this game is if you hold the direction button while you're attacking, your character will kind of move in that direction, so you can dodge while you're attacking to an extent. Also, this is not what I wanted to do. I meant to quick warp, so we're gonna return to the rest point. There we go, and then we're gonna send these boys to sleep. And I think this is the first time I've seen or shown a loading screen during the LP. Okay. Do we really need to restore our shit? Let me see what we have. I'm pretty sure we're good, actually. Because we got... Yeah, we're definitely good. What the fuck are you talking about, Ignis? I guess he's just trying to remind us, because he's an NPC, and in fact not a actual person who knows what's going on. But that's fine. Yeah, we're doing good on everything, son. What the fuck? Okay. I guess we'll go ahead and cash in our EXP here. It's time to go to bed anyway, it's getting pretty late.
It's bedtime. Sounds good.
You know, with the right outfit set, this ensemble of people looks a little bit like I was gonna say a Sean Cody video, but that's not true, because they a little bit it's just not the look. That Sean Cody tends to have a very distinct look of guy that it goes for. And I would like to say that Noctis and Ignis and Prompto, or more Noctis really, kind of abstains from that in my opinion. Oh, my husband. I guess I'm gonna save this picture of him. There we go.
This one's pretty good.
And let's see. Yeah, that one is actually pretty neat. I don't remember doing that, but it is pretty neat. Oh man, he is just really swole. Okay, let's see.
Striking a pose.
You know, that's part of the reason why also I like... What the fuck is wrong with him? Why does he look so good? Why I like talking about Ignis, actually. Because I think a side effect of that body image stuff, or like a part of it rather, is that not only do we compare ourselves to other people a lot, but like I've said in previous videos, we tend to judge other gay people based off of their appearance a lot. And it's like, if someone doesn't meet our standards of what is attractive, we tend to just ignore them or kind of be dismissive of them. And I think people do that to Ignis a lot, basically because he's not built like Gladio. Because to me, it's real obvious this man is like a big old queen, because he's a little bit light in his loafers. But he tends to not be a character people are particularly interested in my opinion. I'm gonna go ahead and eat a salmon, pardon me. My dyslexia is kicking it up again.
Oh yeah, here it comes.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty yummy actually. Alright, we got that going.
Thanks for your business.
And we are actually going to make our way to a campsite south of us. I just said south, I actually don't know what the fuck direction it's in, but it feels southy in my brain. Let's see. Map. We are going here. Because that is where our next side quest is. I should probably mark that on the map, actually. We're doing this one. And we're gonna walk there, because I'm pretty sure there'll be shit on the way, because there's like a lot of structures over here. Incidentally, if you're curious about my commentary, I alternate between live and post-commentating this. In this episode, so far, it's been all live commentary, but sometimes when I'm editing it, I'll go back and add post-commentary just to, like, make myself a bit more coherent, because I'll just start... Sometimes I'll start saying things I don't need to say on camera, and I have to edit it out, and smooth things over, and other times, it's just like, I might be complaining a little bit too much, or... You know, this isn't just the energy I want to put out. Or alternatively, my mic will shit out, or I'll just start hitting my mic, because I kind of move a lot while I'm playing video games. Like, I'm not one of those chair bouncers, but, like, I move my head. Especially because my window is, like, right next to my desk, so I can kind of see... Am I going the right way? I am not going the right way. I am, in fact, going the opposite of the right way. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. We need to go this way. I failed you, Mom. Okay. But, you know, that's some LP process insight. And actually, I would love if y'all did Let's Plays. It would be really cool. The Gaymer tag... And the Gaymer Let's Play tag on YouTube is, like, really barren. Most of the Gaymer stuff is, like, lists of gay characters in video games. And, like, a lot of them aren't even gay or bi. They're just, like, characters that are gender non-conforming in some way that we're just assuming are gay and bi. Which is valid, honestly, because that's what I'm fucking doing with Ignis back... Where is he? Oh, there he is. Doing with Ignis back there. But, you know, it's like we're really scraping... at the bottom of a very, very boring barrel, honestly. And it's kind of sad, honestly, that in the year of 2018, we are just really struggling to get some more gay characters in games that aren't memes or, like, their sexuality is barely addressed. Something I don't like, honestly, is when I... see game devs like have a character that's implied to be gay and they're like, well, I don't want their sexuality to be the focus here. I just want them as a character to be the focus. And I'll be like, that's cool and all, but I want to see someone eating ass as like a mini game eventually. Like, I want to see in the next Assassin's Creed the assassin or whatever is eating ass and it's a mini game and that's how he restores health. That's what I want, Queen, and that's what I'm all about. But honestly, because homophobia is real and society isn't woke enough for it, we're probably not going to get that, and it makes me a little bit sad. What we're going to do now is change it to Nightfall. And I'm going to abruptly act like I didn't just talk about an ass-eating minigame being in the next Assassin's Creed. But we need to kill an enemy that only appears at night, so we're going to have to just hang out here for a bit. I guess we could explore while we wait. The enemy's supposed to spawn down there, but from experimenting with the experience of playing this game experimentally, I know that when you click wait till nightfall, it actually puts you at sunset, and you actually have to wait a while for it actually to be night, which makes sense, because monsters pretty abruptly start spawning at night, and so if you just were dumped off in the middle of nightfall, you could very easily... You could very easily get overwhelmed by monsters the second that you warp to night. But I guess there's nothing over here, right? Huh. Oh, shit. I slid. I thought I was about to get murdered by something. I was about to scream at the top of my gay lungs. Oh, well. It's getting dusky. I guess I could just run circles and move on to the other topic I almost forgot about. So I was talking about, you know, how we compete with each other, and how sometimes we kind of dismiss each other because we're not attracted to each other. And I related that to, like, Ignis. who I think people take less of an interest in Ignis, essentially just because he is less attractive, according to some people's standards. And I'm gonna be real, I actually am not even particularly attracted to Ignis, or really even Gladio. Like, he's cute, but I'm not gonna, like, lose my shit over him. I'm just aware that he's just, like, dripping with testosterone, and that's the narrative that the story is basically trying to tell you, is that he is decidedly a little bit more traditionally masculine than this big old queen that's right next to him with his hands on his hips. But the reason I bring that up is I think that, you know, it helps just to have empathy towards people who you are not immediately attracted to. And the result of, I think that a lot of us have a intrinsic knowledge of this a little bit, that, you know, if you're not attractive in certain ways, people won't acknowledge you, is that we tend to overcompensate for that by trying to be good at other things or doing other things. Like, a really common thing I noticed in college is that some people who are gay, who are insecure about their appearance or just who they are, will use school basically to give themselves, let's nuke these nerds. Oh shit. Well, we're doing it. Well, that was cute. I kind of lit I lit Ignis on fire on accident. So I'm probably not going to use magic on screen anymore, just because... Oh shit, son. For one, I forget to switch off of magic after I already have it, or after I've already used it. And then two, because it seems to just make me drop frames, so we're not going to do that no more. I'm also going to cut this video at 25 minutes this time, so this is going to be a little bit longer than the others, because I want to complete this quest. It is going to take 5,000 years to upload this, though, and I'm a little bit tilted by that, but I do it all for the fans. Oh, shit. Yeah, these goblins are a little bit tough, dude. They're also really freaky looking. I guess this is our first encounter with a demon, really. Demons, from what I've seen, can look a lot of different ways. They don't just refer to, like, oh, sorry, Gladio, or a specific enemy or anything. They refer to, like, a group of enemies who appear at night. So they can look a lot of different ways, basically, TLDR. Let's go ahead and warp back to our car, because I'm ready to not be here no more. But, you know, like I was saying, a lot of us, or a lot of people I've observed in college, will use school or, like, academic achievements or personal achievements to basically try to make themselves look better to other gay people, or even just straight people too, honestly. So, like, I'll encounter people who, like, school is a really important part of their identity, and if they don't do well in school, they'll just, like, have mental breakdowns, or they'll feel really bad about themselves. And the reason for that is because it's basically them compensating for also feeling bad about being a big ol' homo. Which is kind of sad, but, you know, that's the hand a lot of us were dealt. But actually, I think I'm going to cut the video a little bit early here. We'll turn in this, and then... Actually, I guess when I turn this in, it'll be almost exactly 25 minutes, so I'm a liar. We'll see, we'll see. Let's go ahead and drop this shit off. I'm ready to be done here, Mom. Hello. Alright. And I guess we leveled up our hunter rank. I think that's supposed to make it so we get better quests available to us. I'm not 100% sure. But in the meantime, in between time,
You want something to eat? Be careful.
I'm Ethan Bonreal, and I am leaving off in this. I guess, is this a gay bar? There are a lot of gentlemen that look a little light in their loafers here. Huh. Interesting. But, yeah, we're gonna cut the video. I'm gonna walk up out of here, because it's kind of cramped in here. Get the fuck out the way. See you, nerd. And I will catch y'all later.